This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports. You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
All right, good evening, everybody. How you doing? Captain Jack here. It is Tuesday, and hopefully we will have my shipmate Daniel pop in. I always like doing Tuesdays with Daniel, and I said I definitely want to hopefully have him in on this show. Well, there's like nobody here. That's a bummer. But such is life. Again, if you are watching on Facebook, thank you for watching on Facebook. If you're watching on Twitter, you got to come over to YouTube because, again, I don't see zero. I see zero comments on Twitter. Facebook, depending upon what platform you are, what profile you're on, if you're on the Elite Superfans page, I can see your comments. If you are on my personal page, I cannot. If you're on the Northeast Streaming Sports page or Captain Jack's Galleon or the Captain Jack Rackham pages, I can see your comments. But if you're on, I think, actually, I might have to check that. There are some that when they come in, I will be able to see your comments. And, and I'll tell you, said, hey, it'll say Facebook user, and I can't see them. I'm being honest. Doc Cabral, hope you had a great Labor Day weekend. Thank you there, Doc. That's the first comment of the night. Why didn't you? Okay, there it is. a little bit of a delay. Gosh darn it. I thought The thing that sucks about coughs, as I've been saying for a couple different shows, for me, it's hard as hell to get rid of it. It's hard as hell to get rid of coughs. So I will do, again, I'm going to do my shows, but you'll have to excuse me if I continue to cough. The wonderfulness that is getting over COVID. But such is life. Again, thank you for all that are here. If you are on YouTube, you're in the right place. Michael Guerrero, permission to come aboard. Permission granted, sir. And Doc Cabral knows how to cross the quarterdeck. He knows how to cross the quarterdeck. I don't know what this is. I'm watching. I got going back and forth between the Phillies game and the Rays game. It's a Tuesday. And hopefully we'll have some other people come in. Phillies currently are winning 2-1 in the top of the eighth. What is it? No outs. Did he hit him that time, or did he? Because they just had a play where they thought the guy was hit, but he didn't get hit. But he either got hit or that was ball four. I'm not sure which one it is. Let's see. Here's the replay. Yeah, that time he got hit. Right on the top of the right foot. Hey, such is life. Again, Phillies are up 2-1, no outs. The Marlins always play them tough. What up, Cap? Going to game excited. Hopefully it'll be another epic game. Go Pods. Padres fan. Crew Joe. I like the Padres. I've said this. Oh, that's a hit. Ugh. Pardon me. My great uncle Herman was the trainer for the Dodgers when they left Brooklyn. He went out to the Los Angeles, was their trainer for years. Then he eventually wound up in San Diego as the Padres trainer. Marlins got something going on here. Again, no out in the top of the eighth. They got 2 on, runners on first and second with no outs. Cool, Kev, salute to you. Again, thank you for being here. It is Tuesday, and this is a bonus Ask Captain Jack. Is OG Daniel okay? I hope so. I was hoping to have him come in here. But I didn't give him a link for because we normally do Chronicles every other night. But I didn't have time to do a link, so I don't know whether he's going to be in here as well. Hopefully, I'm sure he is. Hopefully he'll pop in. Next Tuesday night is the premiere, literal premiere. Yeah, Tito's late again. Make sure you give him hell, Cool Kev. Make sure you give Tito hell. Next Tuesday night is the premiere of Captain Jack Presents Silver and Black Ladies Night. Captain Jack Presents Silver and Black Ladies Night with our ladies. Ms. Peggy Holmes, DC Wench, and Kevlar Prom Dress, Ms. Heidi. Next Tuesday, 9 o'clock, just at the same time here. OG fell asleep before his cigarette. Well, hopefully at least put his cigarette out. Because you laugh about that, but that is one of those things that will cause a fire. Gosh dang it. If there are any hometown remedies for respiratory cough. And I know Doc is an actual doc. He's a corpsman. But I can't get rid of this damn cough. Fade to Black's in here. Gunny Goodman's in here, just dropping in. Good to see you, Gunny. Kev, Cool Breeze from Fade. Fade's in here. Salute to you as well, Fade. Bring out the Old Spice and brew. Is that for me or is that for OG Daniel? And I'm going to show my age here as well. Do you guys, okay, for those that are not old, Doc Cabral knows this. But High Karate. Do you remember that? High Karate was like, like even the old Eddie Murphy old comedy routines about, the cheap cologne you used to get for your dad on Father's Day. You get some Old Spice. High Karate was even beyond Old Spice. It was like a worse Old Spice. It was cheaper. I wonder if it's still around. Like somebody do run a Google search for maybe it's available on eBay. High Karate. But yeah. Showing pizza. Oh, that looks good. Even though it's a ballpark pizza. But hey, pizza's pizza, man. Pizza is pizza. Anyway, the depth chart came out today. The Raiders depth chart. Is that Daniel? There he is. So yeah, he is alive. He is alive. OG is alive. We were just making sure you were okay, brother. Everybody had Brute by Fabergé. Was a Gunny Goodman. Honey, garlic chunks, red pepper, and make some tea. Drink it will help with the cough. Garlic chunks, red pepper. Wow. Is that a run? Yeah, that's a run. The Marlins have tied it up 2-2, 2 outs now. Runner on third with a sacrifice fly. So the Phillies got 2 innings to put another run up. Again, and they almost gaffed this. Yep. Verling, who was playing, is Verling playing right? No, Verling's playing center, and he should have called. Well, the right fielder had it all the time. They almost ran into each other, which almost caused the ball to drop. Renegade's in here. What up, Cap? What up to you as well? Chicago pizza is a pie. And OG says salute to everybody. So, like I said, good to see OG in here. Can't believe the Mets are losing to the Pirates. Aw. Well, I mean, why is it that for an acknowledged Yankees fan that Jimmy Farrell is I am a Yankees fan, but he seems to have a lot of love for the Mets. Seems to have a lot of love for the Mets. Right? Yeah, and Doc Cabral was asking about you, OG. Wanted to make sure you were okay. So he wanted to said, is OG okay? I said, yeah, I'm sure he is. What's your prediction for the game on Sunday? I'm actually going to answer that by not answering it. Hopefully, we are being watched. We're being watched by, and there was a Is it Bolts? Bolts Brothers. Bolts Brothers. They called me on the phone today. Left a message. I hate when this friggin' cough. I hate it. I'm gonna put on my fan. Sorry, it's hot in here. But they called. They said they wanted to make sure that they had a chance to have me come on for a spot, and I said, yeah, I'll come on, but it's got to be after the show. So it's gonna be after the show. So I do this, then I do a interview with Bolts Brothers, and then I got to go to bed because I got to get up early. I mean, I got to like wake up at like 5:30, because I got to be in at work early, eat some honey. My girlfriend and my son are Mets fans. Ah, well. I like your girlfriend. You guys still, or she still owes me a dinner. Make sure you let her know that. Eat some honey. Okay. Mets, Islanders, same dance. Yeah, I know. 2-2. 2 outs. Runner on third. Brogdon's still in there. Hopefully. Oh, Brandon Mullins, Renegade. Okay. Glad to see that. It was like, thank you there, brother. I was wondering who the hell that was. I won't identify. Did I do that already? Hope I didn't. Anyway, hopefully the Phillies will get out of this half inning. Because like I said, the Marlins always play them tough. Ooh, did it hit? Oh, come on! They said it hit it. They said it hit his hands. They said it hit his hands. That's a crock. I saw the bat. Yeah, the Phillies manager is asking for a. I want to see this. Okay. It hit the end of the bat. Hit the end of the bat. First. It hit the bat. It hit the bat. Daryl Roscoe? Wow, man. Holy shnikes, Daryl Roscoe? Are you over? Are you deployed, Gunny? Are you over there? Tell him I said hello. God, what was the last time I saw Daryl Roscoe? I can't even remember the last time I saw Daryl Roscoe. Was I a new chief? That was a long time ago. Anyway. Jimmy, I went to Giant Eagle Supermarket and they had terrible towels all over the store today. It made me sick. I wanted to blow my nose with it. If you haven't heard, and I just saw this on the, he's in Dayton. Okay, well, tell him I said hello. I haven't seen Daryl Roscoe in forever. What was I saying? Oh, for the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Deception. Okay? The 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Deception. Did they call it a strike? Oh, good. Yeah. It hit his bat. It didn't hit his hands. Yeah. Get your ass back behind. Kind of cheat. They're retiring Franco Harris's number 32. So the Squillers will retire Franco's number for the Raider game. The 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Deception. They're going to retire Franco's 32. Now, and I don't know if I think I told you guys this when we were up in Canton for the Hall of Fame game. we had all of these signs for Franco as he went by. It's like Franco repent. You know, it's like Franco, and I had an immaculate. There you go. Strike 3, schmuck. Trying to cheat. Scores tied 2-2. Bottom of the 8th coming up. I know I have pants. I have pants on. I made sure. I made sure to put some shorts on. I made sure to put some shorts on because I took my work pants off. They're on the couch right now. I gotta hang them back up. I'm wearing shorts, and I will prove it. Okay, I will prove it. Okay, I am wearing shorts. See? That is proof. That is proof that I am wearing shorts. So for all those people that says that I don't wear pants, that is proof that I'm wearing shorts. Okay, there's the camera. First off, I want to thank you, Crew Joe, for that $10 donation. That means Crew Joe, who is a member of the channel, gets 2 more chances for the treasure chest of prizes. So 2 more chances, entries, and I will do a spin. I gotta get that squared away. So get some meds for the cough. I'm sorry. If people would call in, I would what do you call it? If people would call in, I'll take care of that. Honey, I thought we were gonna sign Waller. Well, you know, you can sign him. You can sign him. He's in Dayton. Tell him I said hi there, Gunny. Honey, grated ginger and garlic with half lemon and half lime. Grandma. Cool Kev, send that to my email. Repeat of 2016 with a better defense, 12-5 Raiders, 31-28 over the Dolts. That's a good. They're scoring 4. We're scoring 4 plus a field goal. Honey grated ginger and garlic with half lemon and half lime. Okay, send that to my email. Being only in your underwear helps with the cough. I proved that I did have shorts on. I did, yeah. They're not, no. Sweet. Yeah, so sweet. Yeah, Crujo, 2 more entries. And thank you there, Crujo. If people send me donations, I at least get them into the prize chest. At least the spin. Anna Diaz, good to see you. Permission to come aboard granted. Thank you there, honey. Can't wait to see Anna next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Anna, give me a call. Hopefully we'll meet for the game. Clifford, the Black Raiders in here. Salute. Anna salutes everyone. So that's cool. So, okay, we are caught up. Remember, take this broadcast, hopefully the YouTube one. Take the broadcast and share it up. Share. Come over to YouTube. And hopefully we'll have, like I said, OG will come in here. I'm going to put the link up so that we can get OG in here quick, because I know he probably has to go to bed. Okay. Let me get the link up here. And I do have the phone number or call. For one other announcement, I want to say that for everybody on here, I want everybody here. Hey, Rob Thompson. Thank you there, brother. See this. Here, I'll put this up from Rob. Okay. Happy NFL season, brother. From your Buccaneers friend, the president of Crew Life. Thank you there, Rob. Crew Life is a really good bunch. Really good bunch. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Shortstop the 1st. Rosalie, there you go. Thank you, Rosalie. Good to see, and I'm going to see Rosalie this weekend too. Phillies tied 2-2, bottom of the 8 against the Marlins. That's from a Facebook user. That's probably Chris Lentz. There's the street. There's the link. Love your hat, Captain. I think that's Rosalie. Thank you, honey. Doing okay, just nursing a sprained ankle. Oh no. Don't know how I did it, but it happened. Well, just take care of yourself, Anna. Jesus. Rosalie, thanks for coming in. I put the link up. So hopefully OG will come in there so we can get OG on here before he goes to bed. I was almost late. Tito's late. Rosalie made it so that I can see Rosalie said. See, now I can see Rosalie. Thank you, Rosalie. Raiderette Kelly Farley is here. Good to see you, Kelly. Welcome aboard. So we got Rosalie, we got Kelly, we got Anna Diaz. Do I have any other ladies in here? Remember, next Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, Captain Jack presents Silver and Black Ladies Night. Silver and Black Ladies Night with DC Peggy, or the DC Wench Peggy Holmes, and Kevlar Prom Dress Heidi. Well, it's been 2 years without hurting my foot, so yeah, well, can't wait for Friday. Rosalie is going to see me Friday. So Rosalie will probably be one of the first people to see me in LA. I put the link up. If you want to call, you can call. I got the like, share. Throw those thumbs up. Share it up. Share up the YouTube link. In fact, here's the YouTube link. I'm going to copy the YouTube link, okay? This is here, I'm going to go share this link, please. Okay. So I'm going to share the link. Okay, so there's the link. My girlfriend says she's there, Captain. She's got a Raider shirt on. Oh, okay. Good. Good to see. Oh, for the Immaculate Deception game? Oh, okay. Unless I get a suite where I'm warm, I won't be there. I'm sorry. But I still want to meet your girlfriend, and your girlfriend says she owes me dinner, and I never turn down food. If Rosalie meets me at the airport with like rice, and was it Mexican rice and refried beans and like a tamale, or not a tamale, like a tortilla with meat, no onions. And say happy birthday to my friend Raul. Happy birthday, Raul. Feliz cumpleaños por ti, Raul. I said that correctly. But make sure. Ooh, that was a nice pitch. Schwarber out looking, 2 outs for the Phillies. Runner on first, 2 outs. Nothing going on. King Savage, thank you for being here. It's time to turn the Chargers lights out this Sunday. Raider Nation for life. Good to see you, Sav. King Savage is in the house. I put the link up, didn't I? Put the link, right? Jamie's leaving Thursday for Detroit. And I love people that Jamie, I'm glad he can do that. But I can't, with my job, I can't get off away early. I can't do it. It's going to be the catch-22. When I no longer have a job, then I'll be able to get away earlier for games. The catch-22 is I won't have as much money and I won't be able to go to as many games. That's the catch-22. So unless I get sponsored, I'm going to be SOL for a lot of the games. There's the link again. There's the link. Come into the show. King Savage says 12-5. I'll give remind me before the end of the show. Remind me before the end of the show to give my prediction. Remind me before the end of the show to give my prediction. But we will do that. Hey, I'm glad that I can put on, like I said, this portion of the show is Chronicles of the Black Hole. This portion of the show is Chronicles of the Black Hole with my buddy OG Daniel. OG Daniel, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Doing good, man. Are we on Roku?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Only and people say, like, why don't I do the and it's because I have to do my Roku shows, and my Tuesday shows I have to put on for Friday because I have like a Friday slot. So I use my Tuesday shows for the Friday slot. So that's either you or the ladies. That's the Friday slot. I can do the Wednesdays for that, but Richie Riche has to put me back on the MHRT so I can use that as maybe a Friday slot. And if I know that in advance, then and only then can we do a uncensored Chronicles show. But I got it. Richie Riche has got to do that, and I need to know it in advance. So yes, until otherwise, that it's a Roku. But we can watch our tongues. We can watch our tongues.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyway, so how's it going, man?
I'm doing okay.
Honey. Eat honey.
I got honey. I'll use it. I got honey at work too. I just need to use it more often. So I'll do that.
What are you thinking about the season, man? This is our last day before the season begins.
That's right. This is the last of the. Yeah, all of these days are the last day before X. This is the last Tuesday before the season. Tomorrow is the last Wednesday, and then the Thursday is the start of the season, but it's the last Thursday before the Raider season, and so on and so on. And I tell you, I'm happy. Oh no, you can't. I'm sorry, Rosalie, you can't have my hat because this is a what do you call it? An antique. It's a starter. It's an original starter hat because you know how old those starter hats are, and it's a Team NFL starter hat. So it's not even those fake starters or the starters they had after the season.
Yeah, it's still not.
No. Nor you. Starter wasn't what?
A company.
Yeah. No. I think Starter got, what was it, in the 70s?
70s, late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, I think late 70s, early 80s. And see, I love you so much. I didn't even start a timer on you, man.
Well, that's all right. I'm not anyway. So starting lineup today. I like the fact that main in there, and I like the I think we're going to do a lot better in our defense.
I agree so too.
Our offense is going to be dynamic, and we're going to be but our defense will be a lot better. Our defense is a little low. We got it. But I think we're going to be better. I honestly do. I'm telling you, I've been screaming it for months. I'm not screaming it anymore. The D is
Rosalie wants you to wear a hat.
It's too hot. I'm in South Carolina. It's too hot.
I'm in Florida and I wear hats every day.
Your air conditioning is great, but mine.
True.
I couldn't go back to no AC in there. Not. And I was going to call, hey, you your own thing about why am I
I don't know, but yeah, you're kind of garbled too.
Okay. I got it. True.
Yeah, you're kind of garbled too. Yeah. Well, I can barely hear you, but I think the echo's probably gone away.
Okay.
It's clearer, but it's very faint.
All right.
Turn the juice up a little bit.
How about that?
A little bit more.
I can hear the echo.
Yeah. Can you hear the echo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one more.
Got one more trick up the sleeve.
How's that?
That's good. Can you hear the echo?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. And Rosalie says you like to air out your head.
Keep it nice.
Okay, Clifford says there's still an echo, but remember there's a delay, so we'll see how it is. Going back to what you're asking, this is some of the things that I'm gonna say when I talk to the Bolt brothers when they call me up later on. So I got about a half an hour interview with them. It's a matter of quick hitters with the quarterback, okay? Because there is issues on the offensive line, but you scheme around weaknesses. And I tell you, the Chargers' defense last year was horrible in stopping the run. So until we see otherwise, this Raiders offense, even though they got all these fantastic receivers, they're going to be a predominantly run-heavy team, at least, to hopefully get some leads. And they're still going to salt it away, but it's going to be quick hitters off of quick timing patterns, quick releases, quick 3-step drops, and go. It's going to be the quick, short passing game, running game, and it's the scheming around to help out the offensive line. The left side is going to be okay with Miller, who should be an All-Pro. He doesn't get enough recognition, but Colton Miller should be an All-Pro. It's and Parham eventually is going to go into that left guard position over Simpson or Cotton. He's gonna spell one of those guys, and whoever is better is going to be left. That maybe he might replace Cotton, he might replace Simpson, but Parham is going to be playing guard before the season ends. And one of those guards is going to be relegated to a backup position. Okay? Barton right now is the backup left tackle, but, if Illuminor has issues, Munford, and by the way, they did come out with the depth chart. Munford is listed as the backup right tackle. And I think that like I said, the scheme, the quick hits, and as long as the Raiders are playing with a lead, it's gonna be helpful to the Raiders offense. by making sure that they're not having to pass. Because if the other team knows you got to pass to win, they're gonna come after you with everything and their grandmother, and it's gonna help the defense, not the Raiders' offense. But I think the scheme will certainly help the Raiders. And if that defense if they're 16 and up, if they're top of the league, if the top half of the league, they're going to be a playoff team if the offense plays like I think they will, and they're gonna be defense as well. And we got DZ in here. DZ is a Gargler fan, and I am a season ticket holder, King Savage, and I welcome DZ, who is a Garglers fan. JB's in the house. Good to see you as well. Matthew Lincoln says 13-4. I don't know about 13, but I will say that I'm thinking at least I think it's going to be 11-6.
I'm right in the middle of 5, and really look for a lot of run and a lot of screen play. And when those safety start moving up, for that big attack. And that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, even Hefe KC, who was in this, I don't know if you saw him. He came into the show like a week or so ago. He was in. Good to see him.
He's wishing.
Yeah. Rich Eisen is your biggest supporter this season. Has y'all winning the West.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, Peter King has us the worst team in the AFC West, with us not even winning without us even having a winning record.
Don't forget that Nick Knight and Stephen Smith and Florio hurt still. I love it. We're waiting. You're right. They'll play.
Okay. Well, I got you. So give me your best out the doors. I know you've been on for about 5. I got Doc Cabral ready to come in here. He's in the what is it? The on deck circle. Mixed metaphors with football and baseball.
I at worst I believe we beat the Broncos by 13-4. When we smoked beat by 3. If we could beat the Rams, beat the Colts, let's feel like everybody's soul.
I caught half of that because, like I said, it's very your microphone is like you're underwater.
I'm on head white sleep.
Oh, okay. That's probably why. Yeah, it's not really good reception, but but that's okay. Hey, and again, be ready. Remember, our next Chronicles of the Black Hole will be in 2 weeks. It will be OG and I on Chronicles of the Black Hole in 2 weeks from tonight. It'll be 9:00 Eastern. Chronicles of the Black Hole, either with a guest or talking about the week prior, the game prior, or maybe a mixture of each.
And from the past.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Or featuring from the.
Oh, featuring a Raider from the past, and definitely an update as to what's going on as well.
Yep.
You got it. Hey, OG brother, always good seeing you, man. It's great. Doc Cabral gives you some blue. So wait, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna let Doc Cabral come in, so he can do that in person to you as well. There you go. Hey, Daniel, you take care, man. Always good seeing you, brother.
All right, later.
All right.
Love you, OG.
There you go. That's OG Daniel missing out. Old Raider buddy. Old shipmate of mine. And again, did I announce that we have a new chief amongst the observers out here in the okay. I want everybody to welcome, wish Raider Squid. Raider Squid is a YNC select, so a Yeoman Chief select. Make sure that.
Congratulations.
Yeah, make sure that if you hear from Raider Squid, you said, "Hey, we heard that you are a Chief Select." So wish him congratulations on Facebook and Instagram and everything there. Make sure you wish Raider Squid congratulations and muzzle tov for making Chief Petty Officer. There you go. Doc, how are you doing tonight? What's going on with you?
Hey, how are you?
Well, other than the cough, and everybody's telling me like garlic and peppers and honey and stuff. I mean, honey I can do, but the garlic and there's a couple other. I'm like, honey I can do. Honey I can do.
With calamansi.
Yeah, we got a calamansi tree in the backyard, right?
What?
Yeah, we got a little calamansi tree. It does. It's not. It doesn't have as much fruit as it used to, but we do have a calamansi tree in the backyard. Where'd you go, Doc? Doc, you still there? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Here.
Okay. Yeah. I thought I lost you. And thanks, Dave Chappelle. Honey with a combination of cinnamon is a lifesaver, Captain. Just a spoonful. Okay. I'll try that as well. Hot Dr. Pepper and honey. Ooh. Hot Doc. I don't like Dr. Pepper at all, but hot Dr. Pepper with honey. Ooh. I'll take it.
Hot pepper with honey.
Yeah.
My son loves Dr. Pepper. He said I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, I might be the one with the echo.
You have reverb?
Maybe.
Be careful.
Yeah.
So
Might be on my.
How are you feeling when you're ready to here?
I feel good.
What
I feel good about it.
What happened to Waller?
What do you mean? What happened to Waller? He's going to play.
He is? I thought he would be transferred out.
No.
Oh, okay. Because there was word out there that he was getting.
Well, he changed his. In fact, I'm going to pause it so I give you your full 5. He changed his representation. He got rid of these agents that wanted really high dollars and were really a-holes. He went with the other a-hole. That's he was the guy that is the representative for a bunch of the higher priced athletes. He's from South Florida. I can't remember his name.
Not Rosenhaus?
Yeah, thank you, Drew Rosenhaus. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. He went with Drew Rosenhaus, so he's going to one out for the Phillies on a line out in the bottom of the 9th. One out for the Phillies. Nice ride by Bohm, but a long out. But yeah, Drew Rosenhaus is the agent, and the Raiders were looking to possibly do a deal before the season starts. They still might, but it doesn't matter. It's what they do. I think that they're waiting to see if he is going to have a season of non-injuries. Maybe they're waiting for that.
Hopefully he stays up.
Yeah, as long as he stays healthy, he'll be okay.
That's important. You okay,
You
man?
okay, man?
My lunch
My
better
wife better
have
have
honey with
honey with
lemon.
lemon.
Honey and lemon. Okay.
The other
The other thing
is,
is,
there's
there's
also a thing
also a thing
called
called
chamomile
chamomile
tea.
tea.
Chamomile. Okay.
Chamomile tea
Chamomile tea
with
with
honey.
honey.
It's good
Okay.
Good stuff.
Okay. I will try. It'll have to be, when I get a chance to go to the store to get it, but
Oh yeah.
I'll try it when I come. But it's very little time because, again, I got to do this show. Then I got an interview for half an hour. Then I got to go to sleep. Then I got to wake up at like 5 in the morning. So it's minimal amount of time. So, but yeah, I think the Raiders will be good this year, Doc. I think so. Like I said, I have a feeling, either 10-7 or 11-6.
I think
I think we'll get to
above
above
500.
500.
Well,
Well,
you're either
you're either
below or
below or
above.
above.
There is
There is
no
no
anymore.
Right. So you
I
think
think we'll
above
get above 500.
so 9-8 for the Pats?
Oh, I
Ooh, I
like
like
to
to
see
see
11
11
and,
and
what's it?
what's it?
11 and
11
8.
and 8.
Well, 11. No, it'd be 11 and 11 and
11
11
6.
6.
yeah, 11 and 6. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
17 games.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, he dropped it. Hey! So an error on a fly out to Anderson in left field. Bryce Harper is in at second in what was because the guy slipped, missed the ball. So Bryce Harper is on second with one out. I don't know if they're going to call that an error or a hit. Yeah. Well, I think it. Well, I don't know. It's either
hit.
No. It was out to left field. The guy slipped on the. It was like right where the grass and the dirt meet,
Yeah.
and he slipped on it. And in the process of the slip, he dropped the ball. So Bryce Harper is on second with one out in the bottom of the ninth. Hopefully the Phillies can get him in. We'll see that. And chamomile and I'm sorry, what was that, Doc?
Gotta go.
Okay, Doc,
Brother.
you take care. Best to your asawa, your esposa, or your wife. I can say it in 3 languages.
That's your
sour.
sour.
Okay, hey, ingat talaga toto.
Magita.
Mahal kita din. You be well, brother. All right, peace. That's my shipmate, Doc Cabral. In here. Remember, we got people coming in. If you want to be in the show, give me your and DZ. I want to know. And by the way, Yogi, thank you for being in here. Yogi's in here. Share the video. Share it up. Tell people we are in here. We are talking about the season. Give me your predictions for the season. Give me your prediction for the season. I don't know if they're calling it a hit or an out or what. I don't know what's going on. I don't have the volume up, so. Gene Segura's up. Apparently, he is pinch hitting because they didn't say what he was batting earlier. So I guess Gene Segura is pinch hitting again. One out. Harper on second. Swing and a miss for Segura. Chamomile, dandelion tea. Okay, I'll try to get some. But remember, what are your predictions for your team? DZ, what are the Chargers going to do this year? What's their record? I want to hear from DZ. KC Hefe, what are your predictions for the and the Phillies have won? Gene Segura with a single to right field scores Harper. Philadelphia wins 3-2. And they needed that because they've had a hard hard series where they got swept by the Giants. So they're back in the win column. Gene Segura comes through with a game-winning single. Ryan Harper, who was sitting on second with I don't know if it was a hit or an error or whatever. Gene Segura throws his jersey, doesn't get out. I don't know if he was throwing it into Sands or not, but didn't make it there. But a game-winning walk-off single by Segura. Phillies win 3-2. Walk-off RBI single. Okay. Captain, I think us fans are getting about how tough this goes. Yeah, I know. I know, D said. That's why I said I originally said, and I still think, could be 10-7. It could be 10-7. And DZ comes through with, okay, thank you there, DZ. He comes through with his tough. It is a tough schedule. DZ says, well, it'll be 11-6 because remember you're missing again. You're missing again, DZ. Remember there's 17 now. So you think is it 11-6 or 12-5? You're gonna have to change that. It's either 11-6 or 12-5, and that's for the Chargers. Something's not your strong suit. I gotta see what it is. Oh, math. Oh, 11-6. Okay, no worries. I just had to ask. I wasn't ragging on you. I just want to make sure you knew that it was for 17. Math's not your strong suit. That's okay. 11-6. So DZ with 11-6 for the Chargers. Okay. I hope Hefe is still here. So we can get a prediction for the Chiefs. But we've been here for an hour. D said, "Thank you, there, shipmate. You can come in anytime." Gene Segura is getting just drenched with Gatorade water and all that. Great win for the Phillies. I know that the Rays were winning. I'll go back to that. See if that game is over. I think it's over because there's commercials on. So yeah, score guide. Let's see here. Score guide. I can't see there's the score. Okay. All right. In baseball. All right. Cardinals are beating the Nats. See here, Orioles 6-4 over the Blue Jays, top of the 7th. Yankees were postponed. Cardinals are beating the Nats. Guardians are beating the Royals. Rangers and Astros are tied 3-3, bottom of the 5th. Brewers over the Rockies 5-1. Braves are 3 up on the Athletics, 3-0, bottom of the 1st. Okay. Phillies again won over the Marlins 3-2. Rays beat the Sox 8-4. Pirates beat the Mets 8-2. I like that. And Giants and Dodgers are later. So you are caught up. It's 10 o'clock. And I don't know what else is on. D-Set says the Chargers are going to be 11-6. That's fine. Let's see here. Captain, I only kept my grades up to play football. Even my teachers and principals would change them for me to be able to play. Whatever works. You graduated, though. You did graduate. And that's good. I was more of a student, an honor student, than I was a football stud. I was a National Honor Society, National Beta Club, honor roll, student council, yearbook staff. Yeah, all of those. I played football. I wasn't a starter. But I did. Yeah, so I had really good grades. Uh-oh. How you gonna hate me about what Franco honored Christmas Eve on the night your boys come to fix? And you know what? I believe, and I did say that earlier. Jared. You weren't here to you weren't here to listen to it. I said on the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Deception, they are retiring Franco's 32. And there is nothing more than I want. There is nothing more than I want is to beat the Stillers on that night. To spoil that night for Franco Harris. And yeah, that was a hell of a game that the Gators played. And a walk-off win for Florida State over LSU, that was a hell of a game too. So the Gators played a hell of a game. Florida State beats LSU. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Congratulations on Mitchell Trubisky being named a starting quarterback. I graduated by the skin of my teeth, took a full schedule senior year and some night classes, but you graduated. You graduated, brother. That's the important thing. Steelers will beat the Raiders. Shall we have a friendly bet? Not now. I might consider it later in the season. I'm not going to make a bet now. It's September. The game is December. Right? I'm not making a bet in September for a game in December. I don't know what the injury report is. I don't know what the temperature is going to be. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not doing that. And it is in Pittsburgh. Of course, it's the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Deception. It's the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Deception. Of course, it's in Pittsburgh. And Jared, I am doing good, thank you. I have a bad cough. I have a bad cough, and thank you. But if you want to come into the show, I'm going to put the link up again. We're only an hour into the show. We've had Doc Cabral, we've had OG Daniel, and if Jared wants to come in, we have Jared come in. And DZ says the same thing that I say. I got to see about 3 to 5 games to get a feel for my team. I think the same thing. You can have a feeling, but you got to see with your own eyes. You got to see with your own eyes what's going on. What is the genuine feel for the team? Because remember, the Raiders started out great last year. Even though that they started slow, they spotted 14 points their first 3 games. They spotted 14 to the Ravens and won. They spotted 14 to the Dolphins and won. They spotted 21 to the Chargers and lost. But they were playing well last year. They were playing real well. And then, you know, they go to they have the unfortunate circumstances of Ruggs goes out right before the bye week and kills a young lady for speeding. You know, you can't. You got Arnett playing with guns. You got the crap for Gruden. It was a remarkable year that the Raiders actually made the playoffs. Who's the Pittsburgh quarterback? It's Mitchell Trubisky. It's Mitchell Trubisky, and that's the Pittsburgh quarterback. John Copeland, good to see you. Prediction is we clinch on that last game versus Kansas City on TV like last year versus the versus LA. Raiders will either win the division or clinch a wild card. I have a lot of hope for this team. Hope they don't let me down. I agree, John. That's why I said the last two games are going to be important because remember even though it's the New Year's game against the Niners, that's a hate game. That is a rivalry game, even though it's no longer in the Bay Area. That's a rivalry game. That's a hate game. And then the very next week you play Kansas City to close out your year. Basically, if it's going to be one of those games, win and you're in type of thing. Win and you're in. And DZ again, and by the way, I call him DZ because that's what Richie Riche calls him. It's DZ. So we go the Canadian pronunciation, DZ. We're all excited, but attrition is real and hype can put blinders on. I agree. Yeah, I had a very TMZ emotional season last year. Yeah, we did, and we still made the play. It was a I don't want to say it was a fairy tale, but it was a soap opera. It definitely was a soap opera. Bill Flores, defense. Bears shocked the NFL. Justin Fields tears it up this season. Okay, Billy, you want to come in? Hit the link. Hit the link. Anybody wants to come in? Clifford, the Black Raider, come in. John Copeland, come in. DZ, come in. Who else is out here? Jared usually calls. Jared can call. Doc Cabral was already in here. Remember, OG Daniel was already in here. Yogi, president of the Raider Nation Wrecking Crew in Tijuana, you can come in. Anna Diaz can. I gotta work on my cough. But everybody, you can come in. You can come in, and I will put the link up again. The reason why I say please come in, because again, the less that I have to talk, the less coughing that I will be doing. The less coughing. There's the link. Call in, hit the link. We got another hour to go through it. Well, at least a half an hour. We're going to have at least a 90-minute show. At least a 90-minute show. I gotta drink a little bit just to keep the what do you call it? The throat from being raw. But the general consensus is that I'm saying 10-7, 11-6. DZ was saying 11-6 for the Chargers. So, and it's going to be one of those things. Like I said, it's the Chargers and the Chiefs and the Raiders. I'm sorry, they're the best teams in the AFC West. The Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Raiders are the best teams in the AFC West. I don't care that Denver got a quarterback. I don't care. But it's gonna be a emotional roller coaster for everybody here. But what are your predictions? So please come in, give me a prediction. And I thank you for those that have already given me a prediction. Again, for other news, the Raiders depth chart came out. Illuminor is your starting right tackle. Munford is your backup. Barton is your backup left tackle or swing tackle, because I think Munford might still have some bumps on him. Parham is your backup guard, but I think Parham's going to be the starting guard pretty soon. Yeah, and Crujo, thank you for that as well. Could be a lot of overtimes, probably last team with the ball. And remember, how many overtime games did we have last year? How many overtime games did we have last year? And we should have won the Redskins game, or the Commanders, or the Washington Football Team, whatever the hell their name was last year. That should have been a win. But we beat Dallas in overtime on Thanksgiving, right? We beat the Ravens in overtime. We beat the Chargers in overtime. I think we had, was it 5 overtime games last year or 6? It was either 5 or 6 overtime games last year. Cam, who's the lineman you have that can eventually start? Well, like I said, Parham, the draft pick, is going to eventually start at guard. I firmly believe that. I really do. I firmly believe that Parham is going to be the draft pick that starts at guard. So, what is this guy doing? Oh. This guy is I'm watching FBI Most Wanted, and I'm watching. So now he has a scented. It's like a scented candle, and he put it in the back, and this lady can't breathe. He's watching her die. I don't know if it was poison or whatever, but wow. Definitely has a screw loose. Don't remind me I went to that game. Yeah, the all of the overtime games. Yeah, I was there too, Crujo. I was there for the Redskin game. Who's going to cover Adams this game? Chargers are in trouble. Well, remember, yeah, J.C. Jackson, I don't think is going to be playing, but they do have Asante Samuel Jr., who's a very good young corner. They got Derwin James. Even though he's a safety, he might be rolling over to be able to cover Waller. It's going to be, you're not going to be able to cover everybody. And I said the Raiders have gotten better at receiver, but it's going to be short passing, quick passing. Because remember, they're going to scheme out of the problems with the right tackle. They're going to scheme out of it. And DZ says as JC is out, then it's Asante. There you go. It's Asante Samuels Jr. or Davis. So there's there's your answer. Asante Samuel Jr. is a hellacious young corner. Hellacious. Davis has covered Adams before, but that was in 19. Okay, but at least he has experience with him. I have a feeling that they'll probably use an experienced corner with Adams. Yeah, if they double, yeah, you're not going to be able to double everybody because you double Adams and Waller and Renfro are going to be wide open. So you're going to double somebody, but it's not always going to be Adams. And pick your poison. And remember, it's going to be, the Raiders are going to have a strong running attack. It's going to be a strong running attack between Jacobs and Bolden, right? And the new kid, Zamir White. And Amir Abdullah. Although I think I'd use Zamir White more than Abdullah. I think Abdullah is going to be a gadget receiving back more than anything. But they're going to have a fantastic running backfield. So that's just the way it is there. Yeah, and DZ also, if they do double Adams, it will be with the safety cheating slightly. I can see that. And remember, they got Derwin James back there, providing he's not injured already. And again, the running gag is, and I'm not saying this to be mean, DZ, the running gag is that, is Derwin James injured? Is Bosa injured? Or is 50 Who injured? Because they get injured a lot. So you're going to have to keep them off of the injured list. So again, if you want to come into the show, I'm pushing the link again. DZ, you can come in. John Copeland, you can come in. Share, like, please. Share, and like, please. I like to have people come in because then I don't have to talk so much. And then if I start to talk a lot, then I start coughing. We got at least 15 minutes for the show. Yeah, I know, DZ. I said I'm saying it, and I said it. And remember, the Wild Wild West show tomorrow. We'll be talking about the AFC West. If you don't watch the Wild Wild West, be sure to watch it on this channel, 7:30 Eastern Time on this channel, and then go over to NFL Nation Live at 9 o'clock. Wild Wild West at 7:30, then pop over to NFL Nation Live. Oh, somebody's calling. Good. Who's calling? All right. Got Steve. Going to be hitting up with Houston Steve.
Call from RDR Houston.
Hey, Steve, what's going on, brother? Good to hear from you.
Well, it's good to hear from you, Captain. I was going to ask you, how you know what, can the media people pick the Raiders with all the talent we have fourth in our division? That is a joke, my friend. Of course, we don't get any respect like Rodney Dangerfield used to say. What say you, Captain?
Yeah, I mean, but it's to be expected. It's Peter King. It's A. Stephen Smith. You know, and it was weird because all these people that are calling the Raiders the worst team, it was PFT, who's kind of a they're kind of an iffy, I would say an iffy publication. At least they had the Raiders as the second best team in the AFC West behind the Chiefs. They had the Chiefs number 1, the Raiders number 2, the Chargers number 3, and the Broncos 4. So that's just the way that is. So we'll see what it is. But hey Steve, I'm asking everybody, and by the way, DZ's going to come in here in a little bit as well. So I got you DZ. I'm going to finish up with Houston Steve. Steve, what is your I would say prediction for the season as to the record?
10 wins, Captain. For some reason, I keep thinking 10. I'd say 11, but I think this is a game we might. There's always games you're going to win. There's going to be games you lose you should have won and vice versa. What say you, Captain? Do you think 10 is pretty realistic, or do you think it's a little high?
No, that's what I have. I had 10-7, 11-6. I keep going back and forth with it, but I say 10-7 to 11-6. You know.
What do you think we'll do? You think we'll split in the division with most of those teams except the Broncos?
Well, here's the thing. You're gonna have to. At worst, you can't lose to somebody in the division twice. You can't do it. If you lose to the Chargers twice, you're not going to win the division. If you lose to the Chiefs twice, you're not going to win the division. And I have the same thing to say. If you lose to the Broncos twice, oh my God, you should lose the division. Because at worst, you should split with the Broncos. But, the Broncos are going to be better. Are they better? Are they a win better? Remember, the Broncos were very good defensively last year, but they lost that defense when their coach left. So they have an offensive-minded coach now. It's a new staff, okay? And Hackett this is his first time as a head coach. It's his first time as a head coach. It's going to take a while for them to gel. I know that you can say the same thing about the Raiders with McDaniel, but at least he's been a head coach before, and I like his staff. So I think.
Captain, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I like the Raiders better in that respect. But go ahead.
No problem. I've been watching the preview show on NFL Network. Everybody's picking the Buffalo Bills to go to the Super Bowl. What do you think? Do you think that's a reach, or do you think that's a realistic expectation or a possibility with what the media are saying?
I didn't hear what you said about the NFL Network.
Sure, the NFL Network was predicting most of them, I think, the Buffalo Bills to go to the Super Bowl this year. Do you think that's being unrealistic, or do you think that's pretty close to reality in that kind of observation? I know everybody's got to pick something, but
No, I don't. I mean, I don't see a problem with that. The Buffalo Bills are the best team in the AFC. Best team in the AFC, and that's not that's not being mean. I think that's true. Buffalo is the best team in the AFC, and until people say otherwise, they are the best team in the AFC.
what do you think about Cincinnati? Do you think they'll go one step? I mean, obviously, one step further, be winning the Super Bowl. Do you think that they'll be in the conversation at the very end of the year in the top three and maybe in the AFC?
No, I think Cincinnati is going to come back down to earth. I think that the Ravens are going to win that division.
Wow.
I think, and the Browns are horrible. I think the Ravens are going to win that division. I think that the Steelers are going to be, at least going to be keep. It's going to be between the Steelers and the Bengals, to who's going to be second in that division, that who might get a wild card. But I think the Ravens are going to be the team in that division. I think they've gotten better, and I think that the Bengals are going to come back down to earth, partner, and that's the bell.
Okay, one last question on the way out. What do you think about the Raider chances this weekend? Do you think we're primed for an upset in SoFi, or how do you think we're going to do week one? And permission to go short and listen to you on the air.
All right. Well, permission granted. We'll see you later, there, partner. Thanks for calling in, and I'll say this on the way out. Thanks again, Steve.
Take care. God bless.
All right. That was Houston Raider Steve. I've been saying it for the whole program. It's going to be a tough game. I mean, I'd love to see a blowout for the Raiders over the Chargers. I don't think it's going to happen. It's always a tough game anyway. The Chargers are pissed off that they did not go to the playoffs. And we're going to talk with DZ about it as well. We'll talk with DZ about it. But the Chargers, it's going to be a tight game. The Chargers are a 3-point pick because they're at home. I know it's a Raiders home game. I know. It's a Raiders home game. And if anything, I think the Raiders should be given that 3 points because it's a Raiders home game. I know it's stupid, but the Chargers have a 3-point for the betting line. It's going to be tight. I think, and people were saying, I don't know who was it. I think DZ said 31-28. Maybe somebody else said 31-28. But they had the Raiders winning 31-28. It's going to be a tight game. And having said that, Anna Diaz says it's going to be a low-scoring game. We'll see about that. Whoever wins the West will be number one in the AFC. I don't know, because remember we got the best teams in football are in the AFC West, Clifford. And if they keep beating on each other, remember Buffalo is in a weak division. They're in a weak division. They should run away and hide in the AFC East. They're going to run away and hide. So I'm going to bring DZ into the conversation. DZ, how you doing? I like your was it like your is that your blankie on your back?
Yeah, I'm
kind of
been under the weather a little bit lately too. So I got a cough and a sore throat and a bunch of BS.
Well, I said I've had the COVID cough for a while, and even though I got rid of the COVID, I can't get rid of the damn cough.
So I just got new insurance, and to get with the primary care, they're like, new patients next year. I'm like, oh my God. So I have to find urgent care or keep calling around.
Well, I hope that they get you in.
Yeah, I'm not pressing right now until I'm coughing up.
Well, yeah, don't do that.
So a couple of things that I've seen is all these predictions, right, for our schedule. The AFC West has a tough schedule,
They do.
and we all know attrition plays a game, especially for us Charger fans. We know that all too well. Um, but one thing I was thinking about is, for the first time, I've seen the Chargers have some depth where I'm like, hey, we could lose one or two players, three maybe, and be okay. But I still see Buffalo coming out of this on top, man. I think they're just gonna stomp their division. I don't see
Yeah.
anything. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, the West, seeing like what, 2 to 3 teams going to the playoffs, maybe two. I don't know if I necessarily see three. And I'm not high on Kansas City this year. I don't know why. I know you are, but I know it's still Mahomes and Andy Reid. But how long can they carry that narrative? The Raiders, the Chargers, and I hate to say it, the foundation for that Broncos team are all ready to take those guys down.
I think the Broncos are a year or two away. I think that the defense last year was solid, and I'm gonna stop the timer so you get your full 5. The defense last year was solid. The defense is what kept the Denver in games last year. It was the offense that couldn't produce. The offense could not produce. With Russell Wilson, that's going to make their offense better. The problem is that they lost their coach and their identity, right? So they got a whole brand new defensive people running that offense, and it's not that 5-2-3-4, 4-3, multiple defenses, kind of like what Graham runs with the Raiders. It's a multiple defense. The Broncos have got to figure out what their identity is, and it's not the identity that they had last year. So they're gonna take a hit in the defense, and they're gonna take an upswing in the offense. But I think that it's gonna be like it basically is gonna neutral them out. And I think the Raiders and the Chargers are the best teams in the AFC West. I really do. But I think that Kansas City is right there, and we're going to see, Tyreek Hill being gone is going to make them less of a team because it's going to expose Kelsey a little bit more. And you're not going to have Patrick Mahomes do those, street yard plays as much as he did with Hill.
He's going to have to be a real QB.
Yeah, he's going to have to be a real QB. I see it, and again, I think that the Raiders and the Chargers are the best teams in the AFC West, and the Chiefs are going to be take a step back.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have any sort of pause as being a diehard Raider with your new system coming in? Because you're going to be adopting the McDaniels Patriots kind of scheme, and you got personally, I think Graham's your best hire. I mean, I think that's going to really help your guys' defense. But do you have any pause with this all coming together? I mean, it's only 1 year getting your players in, and this is what we dealt with last season.
The answer to that is no. And as I said before, and they keep it's like a running joke on the Wild Wild West. They call it the Amelia Earhart offense.
Yeah, I've heard that what that was about.
Well, what it's about is it's the Earhart, Ron Earhart, Ray Perkins offense is what Derek Carr ran in 2016 under Musgrave. Okay? So the OC that he had in 2016 when Derek Carr was an MVP candidate is an offshoot of the Earhart Perkins offset that Musgrave ran in 2016. It's basically this offense. And Derek Carr was an MVP candidate in 2016. That's why they call it's like the Chiefs guy and coach defense. They call it the Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. There's another guy that they have. They call it the Amelia Earhart somebody else offense. But no, it's a derivative of the same offense that he ran in 2016, except that now he has Tay Adams and Darren Waller on the offense now with Hunter Renfro. Now, granted, the
Yeah, I
offensive
think
line isn't as good, but I think it'll be
Staley's
okay.
there thinking about trying to cover your guy. I mean, all his fans like. There's too much dick swinging, man. Everybody says they're going to blow each other out, yada yada, all this. But in reality, man, it's going to be tough for both teams. No matter how you say it or whatever, you can be brave, say that your team's the best. You got Tay Adams, and we have Bosa and that. But dude, it's going to take who doesn't make the mistakes. And what I saw in preseason, even though our starters didn't play, there's too many penalties in my view, which I didn't like. And that was last year too. So I think penalties is going to be key for us, not to commit too many. And we got to take the ball away. And they didn't bring. I mean, we didn't bring these guys in not to take the ball. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it.
I think that, like I was saying, the scheme is going to have to help the Raiders protect that right tackle issue. Okay, Illuminor is not horrible at right tackle. He's not horrible. He's serviceable. He can run block, and he's okay on pass blocking. But it's going to be quick hits. A dynamic, quick run offense is going to be why the Raiders win games. If they keep piling the points, you got to cover Adams, you got to cover Waller, you got to cover Renfro. You're going to have the running backs eating up that clock and eating up those yards. You're going to have Bolden, you're going to have Jacobs, you're going to have Amir Abdullah, you're going to have Zamir White, running back by committee. And as long as Carr is not flat on his ass, it'll be good for the Raiders to run that offense. The defense is going to be immeasurably better. So much better with Graham running that defense. It's going to make that team a hell of a lot better. And again, I'm not saying it as a homer. I really think that the Raiders are going to be remarkably better, but they're still in the best division in football with the toughest teams to beat.
Yeah, I agree. None of these games are easy. They never have been. I don't remember. Maybe a few years ago, I was in Milwaukee for the Raiders podcast. But I mean, none of these games are easy. I'm looking forward to that. This is actually the second year since Herbert was in high school, and it's the same offensive scheme. So they're going to be putting in new plays. He's going to be able to read the defense more. So it's like our little boys growing up.
Well, again, that's why I think that Graham is going to be the salvation. That the defense has got to be able to stop Herbert, stop Mahomes, and stop Russell Wilson.
My favorite hire is Graham for you guys. I think that guy was even more than honestly. But that's just me.
That's it. Well, Zed, the clock went off, brother. And again, I appreciate when I got fans from the other team coming in. You were in there. Casey Hefe was in there last week. I welcome everybody. I will be doing a show with the Bolt brothers after this broadcast. So I told them that I will be doing that. So I'll be on for about a half an hour with them. I can't wait. And so I will put that link up, and you can watch that. And I can't wait to be a part of the Bolt Brothers broadcast, and they're welcome anytime as well, just like all my Charger friends are and my Kansas City friends. And, of course, Richie Urche and the Bronco people are in there. Hopefully we'll get some more people in here as well. But, hey, you take care, and thanks for coming in. It's always a pleasure. All right, that was DZ who's in here. Like I said, everybody can come in. Yeah, Chris, it was a great win. A great win, and yeah, I said the Raiders still own L.A. The Raiders still own L.A. And I think this is, and I agree to a point with Clifford the Black Raider. If Staley craps the bed, I almost said a curse word. If Staley craps the bed again, he'll be gone. The Chargers have too good of a team to have coaching problems. They had too good of a team with the coach that they had previously, and I can't remember his name. But he was they didn't play for him, and they had a really good team. But he made some questionable decisions as well. They didn't play for him, and he was gone. And they bring in Staley. So if and they got a quick eject button for the Chargers. They got a quick ejection. Lynn, thank you there, DZ. And Lynn wasn't a bad coach. He just they weren't playing for him, and he got booted. And it's going to be the same thing in my estimation. The same thing is Staley can't get this team over the hump. Will they get rid of him after year 2? I think so. He might get an extra year, but that team is so good. Bugsy, good to see you as well. Much salute to you. It's good to see you, and appreciate you coming in. Bugsy Raiders. And remember, like, share. Let everybody know about the broadcast. I'm not one of these guys that just pushes information. I'm kind of like my own dude. I enjoy talking about sports and the Raiders, obviously, with y'all. My show is as good as I can make it, but you got to make it better. But there are folks here on YouTube, they're just a mile a minute. Information. But I don't like to do that. But I mean, I can do it. But I like to talk to you. And that's why I ask for your participation. Chargers missed the playoffs. Staley is gone. And then they have no choice but to pay Sean Payton. And if Sean Payton comes to the Chargers, wow. If Sean Payton comes to the Chargers, McDaniels better find that problem at right tackle. He better solve it. That problem with the cornerback, he better solve it. Because if Sean Payton becomes the Chargers coach, we have the baseline there. But Sean Payton on the Chargers, wow. I agree with what Clifford said. Staley cost them the playoffs. Jerry Jones will not allow Sean Payton to the Chargers. Why? He doesn't belong to Jerry Jones. He doesn't belong to Jerry Jones. He's a free agent after this year. He still contractually, the Saints still have him contractually, even though he retired. He can't go anywhere this year. But next year, he can go. He can go to the Cowboys. And I think that the Cowboys coach will be canned this year. I think so. Oso's in the house. See you all Vegas at the home opener. Yep, and the New Orleans takeover. TNBC is in the house. Also good to see you, brother. Make sure you check out TNBC, the nation's booster club with President Oso. And I'll see Oso in Nolans. He's going to be sitting behind me in Nolans. Better bring me some wenches, Oso. Bring me wenches and food. Bring me wenches and food. If you can. Down in Nolans. Sean picked the teams you'd like to coach, and the Chargers and the Cowboys were two of them. That's right. And I honestly think that he would coach the Chargers before he would coach the Cowboys. Why? Because they're a better team. They are a better team. Toxil, I don't know what that that's Tagalog for something. I don't remember what that is. I'm trying to say tacos? I don't know. Doc is speaking Tagalog and I don't remember what that word is. Anyway, we're at 141. We got about 15 minutes of a show, hopefully. Come into the show, call into the show. I'll put the link up again. Oso, maybe, I'd love to see Oso come in. If you'd like to come in the show, hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. Remember, like, share. Because I want to hear from you. And this way I don't cough as much. Like, share, hit the link. Call 813-699-0834. Talk to me. Oh, King Butterfly. Okay. That makes sense. Anyway. We were asking, like I said, DZ said he picks 11-6 for the Chargers. I go back and forth, 10-7, 11-6 for the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to be a minimum, all things being equal and no injuries to speak of. No major injuries, all things being equal, the Raiders will at least be a wild card. Because the AFC West is the best division in football, bar none, with the best teams. And that's why you cannot lose to anybody in the AFC West twice. Can't do it. At worst, you gotta be split. At worst. If you lose to the Chargers twice, if you lose to the Chiefs twice, you are not winning the division. You're not. So you need to, like I said, every time you play these division games, you got to get a W. You got to get a W. Minimum. You lose twice to somebody in the AFC West, you're not going to go to the playoffs. So again, come in. The link is there. I went over the depth chart. I was actually looking at it. Like I said, there's a couple, I don't want to say surprises, but they finally have Illuminor in at right tackle, starting right tackle. That was per the Raiders. Up until today, the right tackle position, they didn't have anybody at the starting right tackle. But as of today, Illuminor is the starter. Munford is his backup. Barton is the backup left tackle. Parham is the backup guard. Okay. Another kind of surprise is they have Hunter Renfrow as the punt returner. I do not want to see that. I want to see DJ Turner as the punt returner, period. Mir Abdullah and DJ Turner are the kickoff returners per the depth chart. I want to see DJ Turner as the punt returner. I don't want to risk Renfro to injury. Don't want to do it. You're gonna risk him to injury every time he plays. Don't add chances for him to get hurt. Because Hunter Renfro very rarely calls for a fair catch. Very rarely calls for a fair catch. And if he's not going to call for a fair catch, that's just asking for it. Another kind of surprise is that Billings and Bilal Nichols are your starting two defensive tackles. Billings over Hankins. Billings over Hankins. Hankins is your backup. Vickers is your backup behind Nichols, and the two rookies, Farrell and brain fart, the other kid. Two rookies are the third string defensive, but they're gonna be in the rotation. They'll be in the rotation. Clifford said this team wants to win way too much. They will make the playoffs. I think they're a playoff team, Clifford. I do. I think they're a playoff team. But they are playing in the toughest division in football. I think honestly, next year, when it's a home Super Bowl for the Raiders, I think next year is the year. This is their juicing, getting gel, getting the baseline this year. Advancing past the playoff run from last year. They made the playoffs last year. This year they make the playoffs and win a playoff game. And next year, I know I'm already in the next year. We haven't played this year yet, but next year I think it's a Raiders home Super Bowl. That's what I see. Raiders home Super Bowl. But you got to do it this year. You got to start. You got to start doing it this year. So there it is. I don't see anybody else. We're at 1:48 on the clock. Got about 10 minutes to go. I give somebody 2 minutes. I give somebody 2 minutes to come. Oh, Bolt Brothers, there you go. There, see, and that's Bolt Brothers is here. Thank you for coming in, Bolt Brothers. I will be doing a Bolt Brothers interview after this show. The NFL has been sowing the seeds of home game Super Bowls for the past few years. Yeah. Tampa Bay wins their home Super Bowl. The Rams win their home Super Bowl. Cardinals are not going to a home Super Bowl. It ends this year. It was for 2 years. Tampa Bay, the fake Pirates, and then, of course, the Lambs of L.A. Not this year. Cardinals are not going to. Hell, the Cardinals can't get out of their own way. And D-Hop is out for what? The first 6 to 8 games? At least 6 games. NFL Nation Live is in the house. Good to see you. Remember, Wednesdays, 9 o'clock. NFL Nation. You see this title right here? NFL Nation Live. Go to that YouTube channel. NFL Nation Live. Myself, Ref Guru, Violator, talking football, the entire league. 9 o'clock Wednesday nights after Wild Wild West. Remember, Wild Wild West at 7:30 p.m. on this channel. And then go to NFL Nation Live, and hopefully eventually I'll be able to get a rebroadcast on my YouTube. But go to NFL Nation Live, 9 o'clock on Wednesdays. Check out that channel. It is wonderful. And Bolt Brothers Podcast says he's going to subscribe now. Yeah, subscribe now, Bolt Brothers. Tell everybody about that. That is a channel, well, mine is, of course, as well. And thank you. My channel and NFL Nation Live, Chronicles of the Black Hole. Check out those channels. Jason Dean Hunter, thank you there. Jason Dean, and I appreciate Jason Dean. You see this little Superman sign? That means he is a member of the channel. You too can be a member of the channel. You can be a member of the channel, and I have giveaways as well. It's part of that. Every time you spend $5, you get an entry into the treasure chest of prizes. That, and you can see that. You can see it on this shot. You see the blue? That's the treasure chest right there. Plus, there's other prizes that are so big I can't put them in there. Every time you send $5 in there, you get an entry. Tonight, Crujo had 2, and I got to get those entries together. When I get a prize wheel up, there will be another prize wheel drawing. Okay? And hopefully, there's a guy that won a Bolitnikov picture, and he doesn't even know he won yet. And I got to see him. That's Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore won that Fred Bolitnikov picture. Yeah, I got to have him claim it so I can let him know that he won it. Win prizes, and yeah, see, working on a rebroad. Okay, there you go. NFL Nation Live says they're going to be working on the rebroad. Thank you there, because it's a way for me to put it on my channel so we get more people to watch as well. But Wednesdays, NFL Nation Live on YouTube. NFL Nation Live. Go there. Support the channel. 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We talk about the previous week's games. And we have a halftime break. And we talk about the upcoming week's games. We go through there. And we give great analysis. Great analysis. Not your analysis, because that's when that's a P test. That's a joke. Thank you, Bolt Brothers, for subscribing to NFL Nation Live. Thank you for subscribing there. Jack Kenna's in the house. Just left Raiders Ray channel. Oh, that's why it's quiet tonight. I was wondering where everybody was. They were watching Raider Ray. Ah, man, Raider Ray. Raider Ray's killing me. I say that. People watch Raider Ray. Great person to watch. NFL Nation Live, Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Great content. NFL Nation Live. Make sure you're there. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's on Wednesdays. Oh, and Jason Dean Hunter was watching TV. There you go. Raider Ray is another YouTube guy there, Francisco. And thank you. Francisco called in last time. I got his number down. And thank you. Hit the captain's like and subs and share. Share this broadcast. Share it up. Share up the broadcast. Because more people, I said I still want people to talk. It's kind of late now because I got to do my outro. Hit the likes, hit the subs. Comment after the program. This is your comment. I want your input. What is the Raiders' record this year? Don't put it in the comments now. After the show, when the show is over, hit the comments after the show. What is the Raiders' record this year? Your prediction. Your prediction. Oh, and thank you there, Jack Kenna says. Yep, Jack Kenna is a stalwart person who comes in and watches all of the stuff. Thank you there, Jack Kenna. Watch this show as well. Salute to Jack Kenna from Cool Kev. I'm gonna do my outro. Remember, tomorrow night, and by the way, what is it? The Bolt Brothers podcast. Give me that link. I will be here right after the show. I will be ready for your show, sir. Bolt Brothers is going to give me a link. I'll be doing a show with Bolt Brothers podcast tomorrow night. 7:30 Eastern Time. Wild Wild West program here on this channel. 7:30 p.m. Eastern on this channel. Wild Wild West broadcast. 9 o'clock Eastern. NFL Nation Live, and I'll put it up again. NFL Nation, where is it? Come on, there you go. NFL Nation Live, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. NFL Nation Live. That is Wednesday nights on YouTube. Salute to everybody. And Bolt Brothers got subbed by NFL Nation Live. Cross pollination, man. Cross pollination. Get all those things going and hit those likes. Hit the subs. Hit them all. Thanks again. Mike Sarah, does the Wenches show start next Tuesday? Yes, but it's not called the Wenches show next anymore. Not the Wenches. Captain Jack presents Silver and Black Ladies Night. Captain Jack presents Silver and Black Ladies Night every other Tuesday. Silver and Black Ladies Night. Captain Jack presents Silver and Black Ladies Night. So you got your Chronicles of Black Hole and the Silver and Black Ladies Night here on Tuesdays, 9 p.m. And then you got Wild Wild West and NFL Nation Live on Wednesdays. And then I'm on Thursdays and Sundays after the program, after the show, after the game. We'll see everybody tomorrow. And I got to get ready for my podcast with the Bolt Brothers. Y'all take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Wild Wild West, NFL Nation Live, and Thursday. You don't know jack about sports. Take care, everybody. We'll see you. Watch the show.